All right, we continue on Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott, joined right now by Tim Ainley from Visalia. He's going to tell us about the Foundations School of Discipleship.
That's right.
Yeah, how are you,
That's
Tim?
right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right. This isn't a regular school. This is for, you told me, people about 18 to 30 years of age.
Yeah. Well, originally it was for kids, young people between 18 and 30. We thought that was kind of a lost. I used to be a youth pastor, and that was kind of a lost age group. But since then, we've expanded, and we now take older people or married people or people with children. We call that second track. They don't live in our homes because this is a live-in school for about 8 months. We rent houses, and they actually live together. But we have another track of people that don't meet that 18 to 30 criteria and maybe have children, and we have them live at home, and then they come to school during the mornings.
Mm-hmm. So what do you teach at the school?
Well, what our focus is really, our desire is that we felt, being a youth pastor for about 8 years, that the greatest need in the church in the valley, and maybe everywhere, but I haven't been everywhere, is discipleship. They just don't have time to do that well. So we actually live together in community, and these kids, young people, are disciples in their faith in Jesus Christ.
Is there a certain denomination, or is it
No,
non-denominational?
it's multi-denominational. We've had up to 20 different denominations. We keep them in their home churches if they live close. And then they come to the school, so we don't take them out of the churches unless they live far away. And they attend the school.
Mm-hmm. So there's no English, math, not those kind of classes.
No.
What would a day's curriculum look like?
We would teach, maybe we do a lot on identity of the kids. We do a lot on their relationship, forgiveness. We do a lot on spiritual warfare. We have pastors and missionaries that come out of the school, but we have young people in every area of life. We want them to be equipped to know why they believe what they believe, and to be able to share that in whatever they choose as their vocation. Some would be missionaries and pastors, but most of them would go back to school and become something else.
So they're not there to get a degree?
No, it's a nonprofit. It's not accredited. They are there to enhance themselves, to become more understanding to become a disciple of Christ, really, in the everyday life that they will live with parents, with a wife eventually, or a husband, with children eventually, maybe, that they would be different than they are today. You know?
Now, you say you're nonprofit, but there have to be expenses with maintaining a school and renting the homes for these kids to stay in. So is there a tuition?
There is a tuition, but the tuition is the lowest that I've ever discovered. It's $2,500 a year. Most of the schools are around $10,000. We offset that by working probably 4 times for a company out of Seattle, Washington, and they make tuition by working.
What kind of jobs do they do?
Well, most of the jobs that they have with that company are registration. They have to do with maybe room monitoring or cleanup, or setup type thing. It's more of these big conferences. It's more of how they employ these kids, what they need from them is along those lines.
All right, so tell me about what's happening in October.
Well, in October 6th, we start a new school year, and that will go to the end of May. And October 5th is a day off, but October 4th we have orientation, a Sunday, and October 3rd is the new school move-in day, where the kids, young people, move into the school. They move into their homes, actually, but we don't start school until the 6th.
Okay.
of October.
And it'll go for 8 months.
We go for 8 months.
Yeah. And how many kids are you expecting this year?
Well, we have...
I say kids, but it's young adults.
Exactly. They're kids to us. But we have anywhere between 30 and 40 we feel we can handle.
And you told me they're not just from the Valley, they're from around the world sometimes.
They are. We had a student from China this year. We had 2 students from Michigan, a student from Arizona. We've had young people from Canada. But our focus, our target age, or our target group is really from the Valley, between Sacramento and Bakersfield. We hope and pray that most of the kids will come from that area.
Are most of the Valley churches familiar with you? Are they funneling kids to you?
They're not. I don't think they are. We probably the idea of promoting the school is not really strong with us, but we want to be a help with the churches in the Valley. We want to take the young people, disciple them, put them back in the churches, or keep them in the churches and accomplish the work of God.
All right. How do folks find out more about you?
They can find us on our website. It's www.foundations with an S, DTS, D as in dog, TS.com. FoundationsDTS.com. You're right. That's our website. Or they can call me at 559-967-5998.
Okay. And you'd obviously like them to sign up before October if
Yes,
you're interested.
Yeah. They need to.
All right. Tim Ainley
Okay.
from the Foundations School of Discipleship in Visalia. New classes starting in October.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.